Dear students, in this video you will learn about applications of equal area criteria. So, this figure shows the single line diagram or one line diagram of synchronous generator which consisting of infinite bus. So, generator is consisting of infinite bus. According to this single line diagram, so here we have a power versus rotor angle delta graph. So, here deltas are represent delta naught, delta 1, delta 2, 180 and delta are represents the rotor angles, and PE, PS, PS dash are represents the powers from the synchronous generator. So, here A1 is the area of positive and A2 is the area of negative. So, it is equal, A1 and A2 are both are equal, then you can say that the system is under stable. So, system is not stable when A1 and A2 are not equal. Here let us consider the case of sudden change in mechanical input. So, the mechanical input will get from the turbine. So, turbine is suddenly changed. So, mechanical input to the synchronous generator is suddenly changed. So, here shows you can show the plot PE versus delta. The power angle with the system operating at a point A corresponding to PS. Let the mechanical input be suddenly increased. Mechanical input suddenly be the increase to the PS dash as shown. The accelerating power PA, PS dash minus P causes to rotor to accelerate. So, mechanical input be suddenly increased. So, what will happen? The motor, the synchronous machine get accelerate. So, causes rotor causes power PA, PS dash minus PE also will accelerate. So, hence the rotor angle delta will be increased. So, delta will be increased, you can see in this graph, delta will be increased and the power will be increases. So, the electrical power transfer will be increased and PA reduced till PA equal to 0. So, PA will be reduced till equal to 0. So, here what we can conclude here. So, when the suddenly mechanical power will increase, generator will get accelerate and electrical power transfer will be increase. So, that is the one main condition here. The rotor angle delta whenever continuously increase, when the mechanical power increases and electrical power will be increases, and also the rotor angle will be increases because of inertia of the rotor, and PA becomes negative causing the rotor to decelerate. So, it will accelerate and again it will be decelerate. So, some point at C, if you observe in this graph, point C. So, what we can say is A equal to A2, area of A1 equal to A2. The rotor velocity d delta by dt becomes 0. So, this corresponding to the synchronous speed, and then starts to become negative owing to continuously negative PA. Here, so when decelerator comes, so power will be decreases to negative. When accelerating power, so power will be in positive. So, these are the conditions you have to understand here. So, accelerating means power will be positive, decelerating means power will be in negative. The rotor angle thus reaches to maximum value delta and then starts to decrease. So, this is also one condition here. So, rotor angle delta is reaches to maximum value delta 2. So, what will happen? Then power will be decreases. So, here we have seen this graph reaches to delta 2. What is happening? Power is reaches to maximum value, again it will be decreases to 0. So, that we can say PA is equal to 0. So, similarly here, for stable system, system is under stable, it should be delta 2, or it should be delta 2 should be find out that A1 is equal to A2 as P S dash will be increases. A1 area of A1 is equal to area of E2. So, entire area both will be equal and the system is under stable condition. Here we can see A1 equal to A2 when the system is stable. Okay. So, finally reaches when A1 equal to entire area A2, the above line PS dash shows in this figure. Under this condition, delta 2 acquires the maximum value delta m. So, here delta m, how we can find out? Delta m equal to delta 2, that will be equal to 180 minus delta 1. So, here we can see delta 2 how we are finding 180 minus delta 1. So, this is under stable position. Okay. When system is said to be critically stable, system is said to be critically stable, area of A2 is less than A1, area of A2 is less than A1. So, here we can see area of A2 is less than A1 here. Okay. So, when area of A2 is less than A1, we can say that system is unstable, the system becomes unstable. It has thus been shown by the use of EAC that there is an upper limit to sudden increases in mechanical input PS dash minus PS for the system in question to remain stable. The power PS dash is transient stability limit. So, here we can say that power PS dash is transient stability limit. It is clearly visible that PS dash is less than PM. So, here we can see this PS dash power is less than PM here. So, then the system is under unstable. When both are equal, the system is stable. When both are not equal, then system is unstable. You can also call it as a critically stable. So, this is about applications of equal area criteria. Okay. So, in next video you will learn about sudden loss of one of the parallel line and sudden short circuit in one of the parallel line. So, in cases we have two cases, short circuit at one end and short circuit away from line ends. So, these topics we will discuss in next video. Thank you everyone.